All right, I got Shonah with me, and I wanted to have her just give you a little bit of insight on a few areas that are particular with what we work on here and what a lot of people don't necessarily know about. So first, we're going to talk about some awesome stuff. I mean, she originally came to me for some lower back pain, left hip area,
all the
pain in the right scapula, neck issues. A lot of times people come to us with one major thing, but then when we talk about, other areas, they're like, oh yeah, and I have this, and I have this, and I have this. And they don't realize that, we can help out with a lot of those things. So we're only 2 weeks into care, and you've already seen dramatic improvements in all the areas, not just the one that you came to us for, correct? Yeah. Okay, great. But the one thing I want to highlight for you, because a lot of people don't know that we focus on this as well, is we look at correcting the arches of the feet. And we don't do that specifically for the reason of foot pain. It will certainly help out for that. But what I've become more aware of the longer I've done it is just how much it affects their entire body. All the weight on their ankle joints, knee joints, hip joints, lower back. It just gives them more stability. And that was one area that I asked you how you were doing with your orthotics. And before I, asked anything further than that, you told me some things.
Yeah.
What were those things that you noticed?
Well, I've only had them for 2 days, but I've noticed that, and I've done 2 workouts since then, and they were the most incredible workouts. Like, I was so shocked. I was like, okay, this is a little foot thing. It's not going to make a big difference. But I had so much better balance. I felt more energized. Every exercise felt like I was actually using the proper parts that, the instructors were trying to tell you, you should be feeling it here. I'm like, well, my hips just hurt, but my muscles actually hurt in the way that I thought that they were supposed to be. So,
yeah. And so what the key point of that is the orthotics that we do for people support all 3 arches of the feet. And that's really what stands out from most orthotics, because the goal in our office is not foot pain, like I said. If we just address the one arch that most orthotics deal with, it's going to help out with that foot pain most often, but it doesn't affect how their foot contacts the ground. We want to make sure that they're in an anatomically neutral position so that we take stress off of the ankle joints, the knee joints, and the hip joints. And it also helps with making sure that the femurs are more level, which over time will affect how much wear and tear they have on their hips and maybe lead them closer to, a arthritic condition in their hip. So thanks for sharing with us, and we hope that somebody else will find out about us, and then they will know what they can do to help their body. Thanks a lot.